She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires. She's your queen to be, a vision of perfection, an object of affection to quench your royal fire, completely free from infection, to be used at your discretion, waiting only for your direction, your queen to be.
Shalom, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. I'd like to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere Akim pushing His word across the four corners of the earth. And this video is entitled, The So-Called Black Woman, She's Your Queen to Be. And this is from the freedictionary.com, and the word for queen, as you can see. But if you stroll down to the true origin of the word queen, and right here it says, once established, this pejorative sense of queen drove out its neutral senses, and especially in the 16th and 17th centuries, the word was used almost solely to refer to prostitutes. So another word for prostitutes is whore, harlot, and nowadays you hear the word hoe. So that's very spiritual right there, because the women of our nation, mainly the so-called black women, they love to cling on to that word queen. And that's very spiritual. You know, they always say, I'm the queen of this, I'm the queen of that. And you hear Jake always say, oh, this is my queen. When you read throughout the scriptures, you see that the Most High, when He dealt with the daughters of the nation of Israel, He looked at them as princesses, not no queens, because the queens were for the other nations, meaning they had multiple husbands. But now, since pursuant to biblical prophecies, Romans the 9th chapter, how it says that not all Israel are of Israel, meaning that 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they pretty much like the heathens now, the other nations. So yeah, you can cling on to that word queen now. And this is Amos the 7th chapter and the 17th verse, because this is biblical prophecy right here, and you can see this really fits for our people. It says, therefore thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity for his land. And that's the point right there. Thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. So harlot, prostitute, whore, hoe, those are all synonyms, and they all link up to one another. And that shows you how majority of the nation of Israel are with these women. You know, because most of the women that we deal with, they done had multiple men before we came into the picture. It's not in all cases, but majority of the cases it is. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it, you know. And you're gonna see in this video how a so-called black woman, she's in an abortion clinic, and she's boasting about how she's about to get ready to have an abortion because her nigga is acting crazy, and she want to get her body right for the summer, and the summer is hers. And just to show you how broken of a nation that we are, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we're broken. And because we're broken, because we transgress against the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and we comprise of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. So just to show you how downward we are as a people. So, you know, we are looked at as the Most High's woman. So as a payback to the Israelite man, the Most High knows that the woman is our glory, and that's why you have that friction between the so-called black woman and the so-called black man, the so-called Native American man, the so-called Native American woman, the so-called Hispanic man, the so-called Hispanic woman. You know, you have that friction between the male and the female of the nation of Israel. It all goes back to the curses, because we transgress against the Most High as His woman by serving these other guys and doing all type of abominations. Therefore, He put that friction between us and our woman. And you see that nowadays, how our women, they go with the other nations. They all want to fight the man, the nation of Israel. So this shows you that the curses are real. And we see that face to face every day in our everyday lives. So this is Jeremiah 6:2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. That's how we were as the Most High's chosen people. We was looked at as a delicate and comely woman too. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. But therefore, we started walking in abominations. We started, just serving other gods. So that's why the Most High, he divorced us as a nation. And that's the importance of the Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, to bring back the elect, the ones that are going to be in their right mind frames, bring that beautiful bride back to the Most High and join them back together again. Lord willing, we are part of that great number. So I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman. And this is more proof on it, because Ezekiel 16 chapter is a beautiful chapter to read. And you see how the Most High, he's talking about a woman, and metaphorically he's talking about the nation of Israel. And he's going into how he clothed us with the beautiful garments, which is going into this truth, the law, statutes, and commandments, because out of all nations on the planet Earth, he chose us, the nation of Israel, to give his laws, statutes, and commandments to. So he's just pretty much just boasting how I gave you this, I gave you that, I gave you these beautiful jewels, I decked you out as a beautiful nation, as that beautiful woman, and you want to go worship these other gods. So he was mad as a husband, and rightfully so. And this is Ezekiel 16:38, just to link up with Jeremiah 6:2. And I will judge thee as women that break wedlock and shed blood are judged, and I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy. So that's why we are broken as a nation right now. That's why you see the so-called black woman, the way she has her mind set right now in America, because it goes all back to the curses that we broke our contract with the Most High, and therefore he was going to give us back with our woman, So it says, and I will judge thee as women that break wedlock and shed blood are judged, and I will give thee blood and fury and jealousy. And you see that right now when, like, the women of our nation, they be with these other nations, we get mad, we get furious seeing that, because we know deep down in the spirit that's not right. But at the same time, we can't get mad because look what we did to the Most High. We start serving other gods. We start doing all these type of sadistic rituals and doing everything, just walking in abominations. According to the scriptures, we was doing all type of wrong. And just look how Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai felt. So we can't get mad at that, because we got to serve our punishment as well. All right, this is Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, and the 56th verse. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole or her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil toward her husband in her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter. And that's why you see these so-called black women, they have that friction with their husband. They have the friction with their kids, especially if they're broken up. So they'll be like, you look just like your daddy. And they really take that out on the son, because he resembles his father. Then you have the friction between the daughter and the mother. All this was all prophesied was going to happen to us as a nation. And just link this up with the video that you're going to see after this video right here, and how you're showing the so-called black woman in the abortion clinic. She's boasting how she's going to claim the summer and how her nigga is not right. And she pretty much is trying to get back with him. And she's online on Instagram Live broadcasting this out. This is show you that our women have no shame. And this is Job 39:13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth and warmeth them in the dust, and forget it that the foot may crush them, or that the wild beast may break them. So that's Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai comparing the nation of Israel, the women of the nation of Israel, to an ostrich. And one thing about an ostrich, they are very irresponsible. They'll gather their eggs and put it in the sand and cover them up, and they'll come back to them later on, and they'll step on them. And just to show you that's symbolic to the women of the nation of Israel. You see a lot of women of our nation that want to go out clubbing, and they'll leave the kids at home by themselves, and kids be 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, even younger than that, and you see the house catch on fire while the women out there clubbing, having a good time. And just to show you how messed up our people are as a nation. And also you can see this in public all the time. You see the so-called black woman, she'd be walking and she'd have a little kid like way far behind her, and the little kid probably about 2 or 3 years old, and she'd be like, hurry up, nigga. Like, I actually heard things like that, you know. Verse 16, she is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear. And you can see in this video clip, this so-called black woman in an abortion clinic, she has no type of spirit of fear on her, what she's doing. Because that's the act of murder, what she's doing in the abortion clinic. And you don't see people out here protesting or saying, oh, that's wrong, you know, things that such. That's legal here in America. And it just shows you how wicked this place America is, and how Yahweh Bashal Shai, he's going to judge this place greatly. And it deserves it, man. This is one of the reasons why Yahweh Bashal Shai needs to come back and destroy this place, you know. So it's just a quick video right here for the brothers and a few sisters that listen. I hope you all be edified. Shalom.
Can we listen to City Girls during my surgery?
Whatever you want to listen.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because I want to listen to City Girls.
Oh.
My nigga acting crazy. I'm finna get rid of his baby. At the abortion clinic right now, y'all. Because at the end of the day, I'm not finna get pregnant by no fuck ass nigga. The summer's mine. I'm finna pop pussy all motherfucking day.